In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install Windows 98 2nd Edition on Retroarch using the Dosbox Pure emulator. So before you start, you would need a few things. You would need a Windows 98 full retail version, or whatever version, but I prefer the full version. You'll need a Windows 98 startup disk, and of course you'll need to download and open Retroarch, and you'll need some 3DFX drivers. So you can find the driver here. I will leave this in the video descriptions below. It's going to be in 7-zip format, so if you don't have a 7-zip program, you could download it here for free. I'll also leave this in the video descriptions below. You could use it to extract 7-zip files, and you'll need Windows 98 2nd Edition. I'll leave this in the video descriptions below as well. The one that I chose was this one, Windows 98 2nd Edition full retail. As for the keys, I have mine from 1998, but if you're resourceful, you could find them on Google. If you Google it, you could find it. For the Windows startup disk, you could find it here. This is the one that I chose. Just click on it and download it. Here's Retroarch. Let's go to download. You could X that out. For me, I have Windows 11 Professional, so I chose download 64. So you just get the file and you just put it into your Retroarch directory. So I made a folder called Retroarch, and I just dumped all the files that I downloaded from there into this folder. That's all you do. Simple. And the next thing you have to do is you need to extract the Windows 98 file, both of them. So this is the Windows 98 startup disk, and this is the Windows 98 operating system, 2nd edition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 7-zip and extract them here. Just like so. This is the file that I got. So what I want to do is I want to put it in a zip file. So you could do that by going right clicking with your mouse and going to send to compress. This is the file that I want to use. I'm going to name this folder just OS. And next one is this file. This is the operating system. I'm going to put that into OS. I'm going to zip that as well. Just compress it. Okay, now it's done. So I don't need that. Just delete it. I don't need this either, so I'll delete that. Next thing I need is I need this file. 7-zip and unzip it here, extract it here. That's for the 3DFX drivers. Okay. I think those are the files. So I'm gonna zip that up as well. Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need that. And I think that's about it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start Retroarch. And here, I'm going to go to main menu and load core. If you haven't already, you can go here. Make sure you get the latest version of Retroarch, like I have. Just get this. Okay, and next thing I want to do is I want to load. So right now, I want to start this core. So I want to get out of here. And I want to load content. So what I want to load is I kind of screwed up here. Let me go back. Here, what I have to do is I need to put them in the same folder. These two files. I'm going to do that now. Not separately. So I screwed up there. Sorry about that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip it up. Okay. Go back to Retroarch. Here I am. So it's core. Okay, I loaded that, so I'm going to load content. Okay, here it is. This is what I want to open. Load. Open it with Dosbox Pure. Okay, now it's working. So what I want to do is boot and install operating system. Select a hard drive. This is for my primary hard drive. I guess I'll pick 4 gigabytes. You can go all the way up to 64, but I don't think you'll need it. 4 is good enough for me. What I want to do is press scroll lock. Okay, so focus on. So now I can use the keyboard. I can't use the controller now, so press enter, enter. Now it's formatting the hard drive. Just use the right arrow, enter. So I could use my mouse now, so continue. I accept the agreement, yes. Just enter your keys, whatever it is. Okay, now just install it to C drive. I'm just going to select typical. My name. Just install the most common components. Next. Whatever country you live in, I live in the United States, so I'll select US. I don't need to start up this, so cancel that. No, I don't want to quit, so I click next and then cancel that. Okay. Next. Okay, now it's done. So just click OK. Just restart. You don't have to remove any disks or anything. Just Okay, that's done. Start. Gonna restart a couple of times. Okay, just set the time. Everything's correct here. Okay. You restart again. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna uncheck that, so I don't want to see that again. What I want to do is I want to change the resolution. So go to Start and then go to Settings and then go to Control Panel. Go to Display, Settings. I'm going to set it to 800, maybe 1024 by 768 at 32-bit color. Can't. Okay, 16 is fine with me. But what I want to do now is I want to go and press scroll lock again so I can go back to my menu. For me, it's select start to get to the menu. For you, it's probably different. So go here, go to options, go to system settings. You could set the memory to whatever you want. I want to set it to 128 megabytes. Auto is just fine. I just leave it at that. You could set D drive to whatever you like, but default is 1 gigabyte, but I think it's dynamic. It could go up if more is needed. So I can set it to 8 if I want. I'll set it to 4. Go back. With video options, let's see. We could select the video card that you want. Super VGA is good. So this is a S3. Default was S3 Trio. Just leave it at that. 3D FX. Okay, just leave it at that. 12 is fine. Go back, and then we want to go to videos next. Settings and videos. Go to scaling. We could change the scaling. So if you enable integer scale, it becomes a lot sharper, as I'll show you. Integer scale. It's a lot sharper from what you can see. So I'm going to go back. And let's try overscale. That's a little bit too big, I think. That's too big. I don't like that, so I'm going to set it off. We could change the aspect ratio. I like 32, 17. The best. That's my preference, so I'm going to go back now. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart and check how much RAM I have now after I change those settings. Panel. Let's see. Systems. To 64 megabytes of RAM. I picked more than that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this down. Quick menu. Options. Systems. Back. Close this. What I want to do is I want to load the 3DFX disk. Let's load here. That's it. Doesn't like that. We could load the 3DFX driver another way. Go to Control Panel. Go to Add New Hardware. Next. Next. No, not that. No. No, I want to select the hardware from a list. Sound, video, and game controllers. Next. So 3DFX, Voodoo. Next. Okay. I want to check Systems again. Now I have 128 megabytes. That's what I wanted. It says it's a Pentium R processor. I'm assuming it's probably a Pentium 166 or something like that. I'm not sure. Doesn't say exactly. Okay, good. What I want to do is I want to get out of here again. Close this. What I want to do is I'm gonna press D. No, alternate Alt Enter to minimize this window. And I want to see if I could find a driver here. Go to Google. Voodoo 3DFX drivers. This is the first one that shows up. It says the latest reference driver. I think that's what I want. Okay, good. Close that. To there. Gonna put the file in there. I'm gonna open full screen now. Load. Gonna load it with Dosbox Pure. Gonna get back to full screen. Gonna press scroll lock again. Okay, that's glide driver. That's what I want. Go to start, go to settings, control panel. Want to go to systems, device manager, and get our Voodoo thing. Just double left click it, go to driver, update driver. Select this one, display a list of all drivers in a specific location so you can select the driver you want next. I have a disk. Browse. Go to D drive. That's the file, okay. Okay. Next. Do you want to keep this file? No, I don't want to keep the old file. Okay, finished. Restart the computer. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load some games. I'm going to press scroll lock again to get game focus off. Go to the menu, close content. I want to load a game, so I'm going to go here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to import. Before I do that, let me get out of here. Okay, so here are the games that I want to run. This is called Age of Empires. What I want to do is I want to zip it up, send to press. This is how you could run the games. Okay, I'm going to put it into my games folder, like so, and going to run Retroarch again. Okay, now I want to go to, go back, show desktop menu. Okay. What I want to do is I want to import. You could create a new playlist, which I did here, Windows 98. You can associate the core. I'm going to associate it with Dosbox Pure. Try this one at a time. Okay, so I added my games in here. Go back to this. I'm going to start a game. I'll start just T-Rock run. I get full screen again. Alternate banner. Okay, I want game focus. Going to install T-Rock. C drive. Okay, so now I could run the game. Should be here. Mouse and keyboard. Okay, started. Full screen, Control F. So, game focus again. See how well this runs. It looks pretty good. There are some sound problems. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna try something else. I forgot to shut down the operating system.
Virtua Cop 2. Big Chase. Let's go.
Runs pretty smoothly.
Don't shoot! Reload! Somebody help me! Don't shoot!
So this game is using a 3D accelerator. I think it's using Direct 3D or something. Okay, that's enough. Let me get out of here. I'll try one more game. The bad thing about the simulator is that you can't mount and dismount optical drives, optical discs, like PCEM or 86 blocks. That's one thing I have a gripe with. Other than that, it's pretty good.
Entaro Adun, Executor.
Sankaranos. For vengeance. Confirmed. For vengeance. Commencing. Mitora. Commencing. Confirmed. Initiated. Mitora. Confirmed. Commencing. Confirmed. Commencing. For vengeance. Commencing. Initiated. Commencing. Nagatsu. Lopai. Mitora. Initiated. Lopai. Initiated. Nagatsu. Commencing. Lopai. Nagatsu. Initiated. Confirmed.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Access. Confirmed. For vengeance.
Executor Entaro Adun, it is good to see you once more upon the field of battle. Immediately, alas, all of our probes were lost in the last Zerg attack, and we had no resources with which to replace them.
It runs pretty smoothly. Let me get out of here. You know what, I'll just play it a little bit longer to see how stable this is.
I had intended to construct photon cannons here for defense, but without probes we could not do so.
You've not enough minerals.
Okay, it runs pretty good. So let me get out of here. Lock off. Let me get out of here. my thoughts on this emulator. It runs a lot more smoothly compared to PCEM or 86 box, and it's ideal for running Windows 95 or 98 games produced around maybe 1995 to 1997. And the best you're going to probably get is a Voodoo 1 3DFX 3D accelerator using a S3 Verge or S3 Triage card or something, a trio card. And that's about it. Other than that, I don't have any other opinions about it. I thought it was a pretty good emulator. If you have any thoughts, you can leave them in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.